Well, hey everybody, I hope you're enjoying an amazing day here in Eastern Kentucky. The goal of our time today is to help you know Jesus a little better so that we can live like him a little more. This week, we're thinking about how our relationship with Jesus also affects the relationships we have with other people. So far, we've seen Jesus hanging out with a man who had leprosy and another man who was paralyzed. These are people who were the outcasts of his society, but Jesus chose to spend time with them anyway. They may not have mattered to anyone else, but they sure as heck mattered to Jesus. Today, I want you to see how Jesus hangs out with a different kind of crowd. In Mark chapter 2, verses 15 through 17, we read this: While Jesus was having dinner at Levi's house, many tax collectors and sinners were eating with him and his disciples, for there were many who followed him. When the teachers of the law, who were Pharisees, saw him eating dinner with sinners and tax collectors, they asked his disciples, "Why does he eat with tax collectors and sinners?" On hearing this, Jesus said to them, "It is not the healthy who need a doctor, but the sick. I have not come to call the righteous, but sinners." In their world, there were bad people, and then there were tax collectors and sinners. These guys were the worst of the worst, but Jesus is actually eating dinner with them. People didn't just notice what Jesus was doing, they also talked about what he was doing in a condescending way. They couldn't believe he was hanging out with people like this. You know, I think that this is why most people are actually reluctant to eat with the kind of people Jesus ate with. We care more about being liked by others than we care about showing love to others. We so want people to respect us that we reject people because we think somehow they'll tarnish our reputation. But that wasn't Jesus Christ. Jesus was more interested in showing love to other people rather than being liked by others. And I hope the same is true for you today. As we wrap it up today, I want to encourage you to spend a minute talking to Jesus about his love for unlovable people. Ask him to help you love people who are nothing like you. Ask him to make you into the kind of man or woman who cares so much about loving people that it doesn't matter how you're liked by others. Now that you know Jesus a little better, I hope you'll live like him a little more.